make it someday because he is his kid, but he's gonna be rich. And it's gonna happen, but you have to be patient because you can't. You just, as they say, you can't build something right away like that. It takes time, but he is gonna be successful someday because he has that motivation.
Y'all know about price action from basically what he told y'all, or y'all think y'all still need something? Basically, like when trading is just like you got the chart aspect of that, but it's more than that. It's like news and shit. You know how like you'll have Trump or like certain presidents running your mouth. Yeah. You make money like that. So like it's cool to watch the charts and know about that, but you also gotta worry about the news because right now it's high impact news. So that's why I was able to step away because right now it's like consolidating, it's dead. Until the news happen, then it's gonna pop off. Right. So like let's say you trading and you got your little mapped out plan, the news can come and just like wipe you out, but you gotta be full, you know, you gotta be a technical trader and then fundamentals, you know what I'm saying? You got this thing where you can download the app called My FX Book. You have My FOREX Factor, and these are just the news that you want to pay attention to. And you also have FOREX Factory, that's my favorite one. And then look, I'm gonna give y'all some gems, y'all ready? So like when y'all get the app, right? You wanna set your settings to where only high impact news. High impact news only. When y'all trading, y'all wanna focus, y'all got a girl right now? So look, so just how you got your girl, right? You know everything about her. You know what she like and what she don't. It's the same way you gotta treat this trading stuff if you're gonna take it serious, you know what I'm saying? So like, you pick one pair, one currency pair, like I told Jake. One currency pair, that's it. I know it's a lot, pick one. Because what you wanna do is master the shit out of it, make your million, and then just be done. You don't gotta like worry about Tesla, all this other shit. Like pick one, just pick one. Cause then you can master it. So like, I like to say for starters, a good one to start is the odd versus the USD. And this is a FOREX currency pair. Yeah, I think this one is good because it moves slow and it'll allow you to like catch on and then say, oh, okay, I get where they're going. I'm pretty sure y'all already got to that point, right?
Yeah.
Another thing too, when we trading is the times. They call it sessions. So like how sports work is like basketball is 4 quarters, right? So like basketball, you got 9 innings, right? With trading, we only got 3 quarters. Right now, that's what we trading. So you have what they call the Asian market. And then like for us time here, this is like, it starts at 8 p.m. and then this thing goes all the way into 1 a.m. our time. You also have after the Asia market, that's the first quarter, right? Then you have what they call the London session. You call it sessional market, same thing, right? Now this one starts at 2 a.m. our time. And this one go all the way to 7 a.m. And then the last one, you got the New York session. And that's like what time we in right now. Call it like the U.S. market. You ever heard of the stock market open and stuff? That's what they talking about, New York session open. And this one starts at, you're looking at 9:30. But it really goes all the way to about 3 p.m. And I'll put that right there just so y'all know. Doesn't mean that you need to trade to 3 p.m. because you can make your money quick and be in and out. You don't need to sit at the 3 p.m. I'm gonna go with you first. What's your schedule like?
I got classes like 9 to 1, so I wake up like 8.
Okay. So you 8 and then you get out of school, you come back home after that?
Come back home around 12,
12, 1. You go to work after that?
1. Some days, yeah.
Okay.
Some days I gotta work at 4.
Alright, cool. So, prime example, his schedule. He get up early as 8. You probably got to be at school at 8, right?
Yeah, 9.
At 9, right? So if I was you, right, that's how I would move. I get up a little bit early before, you know, I gotta go at 9, right? Because I want to get up, check the markets, make my money, so maybe I don't have to go do what I have to do. I make my money. So you could get up way before 8. What is that? Because like I was gonna say, like these 3 sessions is 3 of them because it can fit in your schedule. You can choose, but you want to stick within these times because this is how you're gonna be able to make money and get out. Because the market's open 24 hours. Y'all know that, right?
Right, yeah.
This is the secret right here. If you trade during the times that people trade, then you'll be more likely to make money. But you can set this according to your schedule is what I was trying to say. You could get up a little bit before, 8 a.m. just so you can sit in front of the computer, see what's going on, set your trades, and then go about your day. And then just let it ride out. I would say these 2 right here, these times right here are the sweet spots for y'all. Personally, I stay up a little bit late sometimes, but I don't go crazy. Just think about it. We up late playing games and shit. You could be up 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. making money. So write this time down. The London session, you could be up at that time. You can also be up at this time because it's like 8 p.m. going into the 1. So these 2 time zones, I would say, is perfect for y'all. Because y'all get up in the morning. You don't want to be bothered with that. Just focus on your day, make your money at nighttime. And then you can transition later to this if you want to. Because you'll have a daytime freedom. But right now, y'all just like focus on this. This right here in your phones with that Forex calendar I showed you, set times, time alerts for yourself. If you need that, set time alerts. If you get up, then you ain't got to worry about it. I know I need alerts. I don't get up like that. Some people just wake up naturally. I don't. But yeah, set these times accordingly. That way y'all have them. And always pay attention to the news when y'all trading. So now it's like the chart part. This is how you really make the money. And they call it technical analysis. My job is to be a technical analysis of this chart. Yeah, technical analysis is when you hear technical, that means chart. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the chart thing, this is my favorite part. And this is how I first got introduced to everything. When you're reading the chart, you always want to read it from left to right. Because what's over here is going to be data. Data that we can use in our future evidence. So now that you know the basics already, I ain't got to go over the basics. But every day that you're looking at a chart, you have what they call time frames. So you may be able to look at this same view of this chart. Time frames in trading is just that. So you have what they call the weekly, daily, 4 hour, and then you have the 1 hour, 30 minute, right? And then you have the 15 minute, 5 minute. Analyze your whole situation when you first start trading. They call it top down. So if I'm looking at USD, I gotta look at this thing from the bigger picture all the way down to the smaller picture so I can get an idea of what I want to do. Do I need to be buying or do I need to be selling? You can't figure that out unless you do this part. And this is every stock, currency, whatever the hell. It's all the basic stuff. But you gotta realize though, you see the bigger picture, the W? This is on the weekly time frame. So if I'm on a weekly time frame and I'm looking at W pattern, what's your next move? What's your thought? It's up. All right, so now that you know it's up, what you gonna do next? So now you go from the weekly and you drop down, like he said, to a smaller time frame, because all you want to do is just zoom in to this action right here. You see this little move right here? You can zoom in by just going to the time frame, like he said. It's the same chart. It's just that you can zoom in to this action right here. So what it'll look like is something like this. Right? On this part right here, just that. If you zoom in on that little part, not that, just this, you'll see that this little part is looking like that. It's wavy. Because the market always moves in waves. It'll never just shoot up. Right? So you can, like he said, zoom in, daily time frame. Alright, cool. I see the market moving waves. Jake says buy, cool, got that, check, boom. Now next I need to zoom in some more, right? Because now I need to see how can I make some money. So I know that market moves in waves. Market moved up here. It's always going to come down. Market always going to move in waves. So market always going to come back down to where it came from. So it went up, don't panic. Wait for it to come back down and you buy it up right here. But how would you know? Because you went and dropped down to the smaller time frame. You zoomed in into the details of this bigger picture. Because you seen that the move was coming and all you did was wait for the market to come down to here and you press the buy button. Boom, boom, boom. And then when the market do its thing and go up, you know, you done made money. The pattern like this, you see the bigger time frame. Alright, cool, it's money time. Zoom in. Let me see where all my spots are. I think, like I say, just the biggest part of just learning like how market move like this. Market always moves in waves. So let's say we're on an uptrend and the market is doing the same thing, because they will do the same thing most times, and we're right here. So now we back down. What we doing now? You think we should wait to buy, or you think we should just go ahead and get in right now? So market can do two things. Market can go up from here, or the market may not be ready to go up. I'm just letting you know real shit that can happen. 3 people got in right here, say I think it's a buy. Mike might say shit, it's gonna go down. But in this case, like you said, you're right. It went up. So you would have made money because you position yourself right here. So that's all it is. But I was saying that like the market can also go from right here and go down. And this is how you will know you're wrong. Like your technical job is wrong. This is how you'll know your trade is wrong. You know the market is going up and down, right? And you like, all right, cool. It's going to come back down and then do the same thing. If the market don't do that, it has to break what we call structure. And that's what I want to get into now. Just knowing basic market structure and how it moves will make you a lot of money. Because right here, they call this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's a little pattern. You know what I'm saying? I was telling Jake it's a song. Higher high, higher low. Right? And then they made a new high. So we expect the market to keep doing the same thing. But like I said, the market can change what they say, change their character. You know how you act out of character like, man, Jake act weird as hell today. The market can do that. So like, let's say the market go from an uptrend, buying the market like, damn, I made a lot of money. Boom, boom, boom. So you still think it's gonna do the same thing, but the market can do one of these. I'm not saying you can't make money off this, you just gotta know. Because look, you made money on the uptrend, you can make money on the downtrend too. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but you can make money selling the market. People be saying the market crashing, they be panicking and shit. Why they panicking, we making money. Because we can buy it and sell it. Call it bi-directional. So let's say the market come down, right? After we buy it up, how would I know to sell? I just follow what they give me. Market came down, I'm gonna wait until the market breaks this previous level to sell the market now because I'm selling. So I'm not gonna sell until I'm sure. How would I know? Is because I'm waiting for this structure to build up. This is the last point that I bought in at. And if the market comes and surpasses that, I know I need to be selling right here now. Construction is really important though. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw some on here and I want you to go based on what you know. So you just gotta find out what else belongs on the chart. Cause you know it's a downtrend. I ain't gonna give you no more clues.
Oh, I got it.
You a beast, I know. Remember I said don't second guess yourself, keep going.
Yeah, you're right.
Got it. Market started at the highs, right? Market went down to create a new low. And then now Jake knows my market made a new low. I'm selling the market now. It came in right here. It came back so I can get in. Like I say, this little original move right here, you most likely not gonna catch all the time. But you can catch the retracement. Most times, no for real. You can catch the retracement and ride that bad boy down. Cash out. Be done. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll do it again. Keep doing it. You know?
So is this looking at hourly, daily, weekly?
This could be any time frame. All time frames will move like this.
Alright.
All time frames will move like that.
Is there one you recommend looking at more?
That's why I say top down analysis is always important. Like when you start your week Sunday, always do top down like that time. You don't have to do it every time because if you've already done it the first time, you don't have to keep doing it. You can just say, all right, cool, Sunday's starting, let me check out the whole week because I'm preparing myself for the whole week. It ain't a day-to-day thing, it's a whole week. So I'm checking it out on Sunday. Now I'm on my chart. I'm gonna look at the weekly time frame first. All right, cool, W pattern. All right, cool, let me see, you know, how I can pick my spots. Daily time frame. So it's not one time frame you just gonna stay on. It's like you fluctuating through them to see like what I see. So you see what stands out to you. You might see a W pattern on the 30 minute because you might click on that and like, oh shit, it's a W pattern right there. There you go. That's the setup. Focus on that one. If it ain't a 4 hour or a daily, then just go to where you find it. So it could be on either time frame. It's just that it could be a lot quicker. That's another thing too. The time frames. Weekly can means that like every candlestick that you see, right? That means that is equivalent to 1 week. And you can just test when you get home. You just say, you know, week. And then if you drop to the daily, it'd be the same thing. But everything just means a day. And then you got your 4 hour. So every candle will be 4 hours. So 4, 8. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your 1 hour time frame. And then every candlestick will be 1 hour. So all this means, how quick do I want to make some money today? Do I want to make some money quick as hell? Or am I patient? All I gotta do is choose the time frame. I set my trades and then it may take a week for this to play out. But the best part about the bigger time frames, the longer, the bigger the money. So if you're patient, cool. So look, that's why this is important. That's another thing too. Y'all got laptops?
Yeah.
Never fucking trade on your phone. I'm just telling you. Yeah, you will get lucky sometimes, but I'm just telling you in the long run, don't do it. Like you can trade and place the trades on your phone, but like looking at that chart, don't do it. Go on TradingView, pull your laptop open, make your decision based on your laptop, and then go on your phone. Now that y'all know like the time frames, right? Like you said, you know that you want to trade and do like a lot of quick trades. When you're doing those trades, all you got to do is look at the bigger time frame still, because you still need the bigger time frame to give you the overall projection. Smaller time frame is just mainly for when you're ready to take action. So only go to those smaller time frames you're ready to get in, take action right then and there. The bigger time frames is to give you the roadmap. Let's say the market is down. I come to a chart like, man, I don't know what the hell going on. All I'm gonna do is go from the top time frame all the way down. All right, cool. Market on the downtrend. Market right here when I just came in to the market. I just woke up. Guess what I'm gonna do? I ain't doing shit. But yeah, this is it. Like, focus on structure. And then, like you say, Jake showed y'all patterns. And since he showed y'all that, I'm gonna show y'all a trick to that. Just pure price action. Now the indicators, I'll tell you this, right? Watch this. Indicators, that's all indicators is for. Let's just say that I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn, I don't know what's gonna happen. The indicator can probably help me better confirm my decision on me wanting to get in right here. Like, it may tell me, say, all right, cool. I was already thinking about buying the market, but let me double check the indicator. Oh, damn, that's telling me that too. I'm right then. So only use that for that. Only focus on what this is, price action. This right here, make you all the money in the world. These type of patterns right here that he was showing y'all only happens when you're looking at it left to right. It's always gonna be a top and a bottom. You'll be able to tell because you'll be able to look up. So they call this resistance. It's basic stuff. Resistance, support. So anytime you see a pattern, right, or what we talked about at a support level, or you see it at a resistance level, this is where y'all want to position yourself. Never place trades in the middle. They can take your money, like he said. Like, man, you know what he was doing. He's just trying to get involved. That's generally what happens. This is okay. You don't want to be in the middle because that's where the rookies are. They don't know. So you want to get in at the resistance, which is the high. They call it the high or the low. So you can say support, high or low, same thing. But this is where you want to trade at. No matter what. Every chart the same way. And at these highs and lows, you're going to see something like this all the time. That's why I say it's patience and wait for it. So all I would do is market doing this. I'm going to sell right here. And if I don't catch this move, I'm going to wait for the market to come back again. I may be able to catch that one. And then look, market go down. That's what they'll generally do at the highs. It'll print you off something to where you can visually see it like, oh damn, the market ready to go down. Sellers ready to take off. When sellers are ready to take off, you'll see this type of action. And you'll have enough time to get in and stuff like that because the candles will be fluctuating. So you have time to get in. And then of course you got your prices and stuff like that over here. And you just look at the prices, you know what I'm saying? So M patterns at the highs, right? And then you got the W patterns at the lows. And it'll bounce. Like how we sitting there, how I'm holding up, it'll do the same thing. So on those bounces, that's what we're trying to get in at to buy the market. And it's very predictable because, like, you'll be able to see it. Market will go something like this, and then you'll see this, and you probably be like, yeah, all right, market about to come back down to this support because of this down here. So you probably be like, all right, I'm about to make some money. I'm gonna sell this motherfucker from right here to there and cash out right here. But it's still creating the same pattern. You just catching it. See what I'm saying? Exactly. You catch it because you understand everything. So now you know it's gonna go up. So now you cashed out right here. You can buy it in and get in right there and then cash out. So there's so many ways you can make money with it just by knowing just this. M and W. Goal. I always tell people have a walk in there with a daily goal. $100, $200. You know what I'm saying? Which is reason when that adds up, that's phone bill, gas. You know that. So yeah, like something like this, you can just like slowly build it and have a daily goal of like 100 or more, and then cut it off. Don't get greedy, because like you say. What we doing right here, every day I do the same thing and it works. I make money every day because it's predictable. I'm able to do it. But when you get greedy, then it throws everything off. So I know I can predict $100 a day or whatever that number is every day. Get that number and secure it and then worry about whatever is extra later. Because I guarantee you'll get it. Just do $100 or $120 every day, you'll be good. But the best way to do that, it's like I say, strategies. And that's what this is. Like, the M and W, that's how I make my money. I look at this, like what I'm showing y'all, I just look for this around those times I gave y'all. So New York time is when I trade. So like 9:30, I'm in my chart, I'm waiting, because the market about to pop off. So around this time, I'm waiting to see, all right, cool. Like now, like what I was telling y'all, today the market is like somewhere right here. That's why I was like, man, come on, I'll do it. But if the market's right here, I'm like, I'll holler at y'all later, because it's money time. So I'll look at the chart and see where it's at. And that's what your job is. Analyze it. Where's the market at? Is it time to buy, sell, make money? No, yes, you know? So this is the main thing. They call this also demand and supply. Because that's what it really is, like a supply and demand game. So like if it's a whole bunch of sellers up here, they're gonna come up here to, to supply them. And then when the market has supplied them, they're gonna go down here next to the demand zone. So the market is just going where the money is. That's what it is. It's a money game. So if they see Jake, you know what I'm saying, somebody else with money up here, they're going to go from right here to where the money is, and then they're going to do the M and then bring the market down. That's what they do. All right, so y'all can do this on a 15-minute time frame, right? That way it's a little quicker for y'all to catch on to what I'm saying. Every day I come to the chart, I'm looking at the previous day. So if today is Thursday, this is Wednesday for me. All I'm doing as my job is looking at the market of yesterday to see exactly what the market did. So I'm coming into market today. What did the market do yesterday? All right, cool. Market made a high yesterday. They made a high first, right? This was at like 9 a.m. Okay, cool. Market made a high. Okay, cool. Then they went off. Dun, dun, dun. Then they made a low later to end off the day at like 3 p.m. Because this is very important, because based on what they did yesterday, the market would generally start off right in the middle part, like I was saying. What we want to do is trade at the highs and lows. Remember I said that? So market might be here starting the day off like how today was. I'm not trading. I'm gonna wait until the market come up here or down here. So what they'll do is they'll open up the new day, and then all I'm waiting for, because I can set my money down here, I can set my orders down here. So all I'm waiting for the market to do is come down here to one of these levels, so I can boop, 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 buy it up. But if it does this, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. All I'm doing is waiting for the market to come and grab money, because it's money down here. If you see that, just know that there's money there. Like for real, like literally money of other traders. You just can't see it. And know that they're gonna come grab that money. They're always gonna come clean off the table, because that's how the market is able to continue. It's $1 trillion per day game. So they have to come grab the money off the table from the previous day. Meaning that, oh, Jake sold right here, and Jake didn't take his money. Jake didn't cash out. Jake's still in his mug, because it's still going down. So Jake, happy as hell. He's still in the market. He ain't take his money out yet. He could have cashed out right here, but he didn't. He thinking market gonna go down further, which it did, right? But what can happen is next day, Jake didn't take his money. He's still sitting in the money. Now he's starting to go a little negative, because now it's starting to go back towards him. Market come back down. What they doing? They come to take Jake out because he didn't take his money out. See what I'm saying? Now they sweeping him out. They take the money, they do their job, and once the money is gone, they go to the next level, which is where? Up here. And once they taking the highs out, they're gonna come right here back in the middle. And you're just gonna see the market do this for the rest of the day. And every day the market do the same thing. Like I said, I can show you on the chart. So how we able to make money is that, like I said, I wait till the market come down to the lows, because I know they're gonna come grab money from here to there. Either way, it don't matter. Boom, boom, buy it up, make money. And if they come here, I do the same thing. Boom, boom. Because they have to come grab this and then go down. So it's almost like it's like analogy now. You know how like you poking your head above something and you just can't reach it. You know, you jumping and jumping trying to reach it, and then you can't surpass it. That's the same thing the market will do. Like this is the highest point right here. Market the previous day know that there's money up here, and it's like a bank of money. So what they'll do is they'll bring the market up here, and then they'll keep on just like and then dump it down, because they pretty much went in there and just like grabbing the money like this, and then they just taking off. Like literally, just think of it like that. Market right here, they're gonna come up, because people think the market is gonna buy. So most people buy the market like this. They buy the market when it's at the highs. You're not supposed to do that. So most people be buying the market and shit, and on the new day, because they not paying attention to this. That's how people, they buy the market at the highs, not paying to this, and then they thinking the market gonna go up and up. Like they went up a little bit, but it's about to go up just to go down. And then, like I say, the times that I gave y'all is very important too, because that's around the times that they do it, like 9:30. 9:30, you'll start seeing the market go crazy. But yeah, the market move impulsively though. So like you'll see it. I mean, y'all have already seen it. Like market will move impulsively, but that don't mean that you want to jump after these moves though. You know. So that's a great example with y'all to ask. Don't let y'all ask it, because like you said, you don't know what you're looking for, but now you do. So let's say the market do this. That's an impulse, because it's generally gonna go fast, and it's not gonna be predictable as this move right here. This move right here, the retracement, we can always predict the retracement, aka pullback. So you'll hear terminology called retracement, means the same thing as pullback, meaning the market just took off and it's gonna come back for me to buy it or sell it. So to answer your question, you can be patient and wait for this all the time. So this is something that you can be patient for. This is something you can wait for and look for. Long as the market is giving you this, that's cool. If it's in la la land, you'll know. If it's doing this, right? So I need to zoom in on this, because I know I need to get in. So inside this little picture right here, when you zoom in, it's at a resistance. Because you, like you said, it came back up, it's time to sell. It's gonna look like this. See what I'm saying? The impact is gonna look like this. It's gonna be right there for me to sell it. It's the same thing, it's just gonna be more in detail. So if I'm on a 4-hour time frame, it's gonna show me the bare bones. But if I zoom in, it's gonna show me that little detail of the end pattern. So now you can get in the nitty gritty and get the best entry, because now you're on a smaller time frame and you're looking at just the same thing, but you just zoomed in just a little bit more so you can see what's going on, because this is where you want to get in to write it down. Weekly, bullish. Daily, alright, cool. I know the daily, I'm gonna drop down because I want to see the waves of the market. So now, alright, cool. The daily is still, you know, it's still selling. The market might be selling. It might be doing this. I know it's up, but it might still be coming down. See what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by, like, the weekly is saying that it's buy, but the daily might be coming back down for me to get ready to buy it. I'm gonna go down 4-hour time frame. So when I get down to the hour time frame, by the time I get to that one, I'm already seeing market like this. I'm already seeing what it's doing, right? Remember we seen that before? Y'all seen that? So by the time I get to the hour time frame, I'm already seeing that the market is overall up, but it's short term coming back down, so I can get in. It's just they not on the same time though. Weekly can be bullish, daily can be down, getting ready to buy it up, but it just be, you know, getting prepped for it. So the market can only do 3 things. So market can go up or down, and then like it'll go consolidate. So that's why I'm saying like the sessions are important, because maybe you in the wrong time zone and then the market ain't doing enough for you to make no money. You'll just see the market going sideways like this. That means it's no time to make money. Just walk away, come back another day. Now, of course, we know what buying and selling is doing. We've seen that before. But it's always important to know like all the habits and the traits that the market can do, so that you ain't fooled. So breakout retest continue, right? Continue up because it's an uptrend. Or you can see the market do something like this. Breakout, fake out, because this could be a fake. So like the move up, like I said, it could just be people that don't know about the market to get them to buy in the market. And this little impulsive move is just a fake out. Market can break out and fake you out and return. So this is a higher high. So if the market come back down and break this level, that's a structure level. So I know that I need to be selling if the market surpasses that higher low right there. So if it don't break this higher low, I'm not gonna sell. So let's say that this bad boy is functioning up and down. Live market. You got your plan already. That don't mean that you want to execute right away. Wait for the next candle next to it to open. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because this can be an hour, and this is active right now. You came to it while it was active. Wait until the next hour or whatever opens. So if I see the market doing this, I'll wait for the candle to, you know, show what I want to do. All right, cool. The market closed above that level. The candle closed above, as you can see. You see the candle? It closed above. It didn't do this. It's telling me that now it wants to sell because it broke below the higher low point. So now I'm going to wait until the next candle. So I'm going to sell right here. Wait for the candle to close to give you that last confirmation. Because if it's going to break that level, it'll go below it and then close below it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's going to hold that support, it'll do the same thing. Close, wait for the candle to close, and then buy it up. And then we looking for the market to retrace, of course, because like that's how we make our money always. Most times the market will do what it's supposed to do, but it'll do 3 things. Like I said, it'll do either or. So it could do all the things that you want it to do, but then it can come all the way up here and just consolidate and don't do nothing. And this is just knowing what you know, so you can just, all right, cool, the market did step 1 and 2, but they didn't do step 3, so I need to just go ahead and chill for the day or go check out another stock or something. Focus on this and know what you know. Okay. I'm telling you. I'll give y'all 6 months to a year. Not even. You gotta think of this. This is investing. This is not something that people need to be time consuming. You know what I'm saying? It's saying what it is. This is something that you do your job. Like you said, 8 o'clock, you get up. All right, market going down. I place my trades, because you can place your trades and your orders and contracts or whatever right then and there, and then walk away and then let it, you know, come back. You could do that. They call it set and forget. Because that way that you ain't second guessing what you've already decided on. Like that's your psychology. If you're good at money in real life, you're going to be good at this in the market, because your habits in real life is going to show in this. So if you're good at money management and all that, you're good. And then just structure. You know what I'm saying? Just those two things. You're good. So let's just say the market reaches a certain level, and I want the market to come right here. I don't have to sit here and wait in front of my computer. I can just set an alert to the price because there's always prices and stuff. So I can measure it up and look at the price of where it's at. It said, all right, cool. When the market come from right here, consolidating, when it's done consolidating, I want the market to meet me right here. I want to sell it right here. So I can have an alert to when the market reaches this destination, it'll text my phone. Anyway, you can set an alert on it, like anywhere. Like let's say you want to like be notified if the market breaks the high, you can set an alert. Or it's places to where you can actually have it automated for you, like place the trade for you. Y'all got these things called pending options. I'm gonna give you different type of pending orders that exist, right? You got a buy limit, sell limit, then you got a buy stop, and then sell stop. So let's just say the market is doing this, right? You want to be able to set and forget. That's what the goal is. Set and forget. You got the low, you got the support, right? Market down here and the market up here, right? You waiting for the market to come back down here because you've already know what's going on. You can set your alert, or you can set your pending order, because the alert is not going to place the trade, it's just alerting you to get to the trade. Or you can set a buy limit right here. And how you do it is just like you type in the price. I'll show you how to do it. You type in the price to come back down to this level. So what's going to happen is that, let's say you want to put $1 on here because you typed it in all in. You said, all right, when the market come back down here, I want $1 on this, right? Market come back down, it could come close to it, but if it never hits that line, you're never going to be in there. It don't matter. It could come closest in one. It don't matter. As soon as the market hits this line right here, guess what? You're now activated without having to even be in the trade. None of that. It's doing it for you. So now the market, the worst case scenario, I'm going to tell y'all this. You said buy limit. So what you're expecting with this buy limits work like this. You got a floor, and you're expecting the market to come back down and bounce up. That's what the buy limit does. Y'all follow me? Yeah. So buy limit allows you to hit it and go. Sometimes the market can do the opposite thing. That's why like you gotta be careful with these orders, because you can set your order right here. It can do the same thing, but then what if the market don't stop? So that's what I'm just saying. Like these things are clutch, but then you gotta kind of know when to use them, because then you took an L. So I'm gonna show y'all another strategy. What I use and what I don't. But these are good because, like I say, maybe the market do follow suit. Cool. You got in here automatically, made money. Cool. Not saying they don't work, but you know, you got to be cautious with what can happen. Sell limit is the same thing. You got your resistance. Let's say the market came, it went down. Market got to come back up. Boom. Ching. Got me in. Now I'm taking in the order because it's supposed to hit a block of a brick wall and then bounce the opposite way. Now these right here, I like the best. I'm gonna show y'all why. Let's just say the market is doing one of these. What I can do is I can place my sell limit, my sell stop right here. So that means that whenever the market come back down here, it's gonna bring me in that order and execute it without me having to do it. But the difference between the limit and the stop is this. It'll come down, and as it's coming down, right? It'll swoop, it'll slide. You know how you slide somebody DM? That's what it's doing. It'll literally slide me right in the order as it's going down anyway. Y'all get me? So if the market's gonna go down anyway, all I'm doing is just getting in the way of momentum. So I love these right here because of that reason. I'm able to get in very easily and make money. And then when I do place it, most times it's just gonna go ahead and swoop me on in the order and keep on going to the destination, and then I cash out. That quick I made money just by using pending orders. Like the difference between like what they say on y'all phone, like y'all was doing market execution. Meaning that like you press that buy button and sell button, you get in right then and there. It ain't like waiting later, it's right then and there. So that's what y'all was doing, market execution. You right then and there, you getting in right where the price is at. So that's what this is. You can use sell stops on the downtrend and then on the uptrend. Market, you know, breaks this part right here. When the market breaks the highs and lows, I'll set it above the high right here and then let it take me in. Alright, so this right here, anybody can do this, like, because it's easy. I'll show you why. You got to use those times I gave you. This is the Asian session. What you need to do is, like with this strategy, you always got a high and low. You remember I said that you got the low, you got the high, right? So all I'm going to do for the current day is drag that over so I can make some money. So I know that that's the high and low from the Asian session. I'm gonna drag the high and low to where I'm at, and then all I'm gonna do for the London session, which is 2 a.m., I'm gonna wait for the market to put a sell stop below the box or that line down there, so you can place your little order down there right under it, and then you can place a buy stop right above it. So you, like, the box is right there, you place your order below it and above it, so you buying and selling the market. When the market is ready to break out, they do this all the time. They always break out to either side. Either way, you make money. Because that buy stop thing entered you in without you having to do anything. All you did was set it at a price to where you want to get in at, and it did just that. That quick, you made money. Either way it goes, you're going to make money. Just get good at setting your orders and stuff like this. Either way, you're going to make money. Like I said, I got documentation of all this shit. I personally grew a $10 account. It's like 1,000 or plus just doing this. So what I did was, like, I'll wait till like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. I'll set these orders up, and I'll go to sleep. That's what I'm telling y'all, set and forget. Then when I wake up, it's either I'm at an L. Most time not at an L. It's like either the trade didn't open or I'm at a win. I wake up to money.